The first soybean harvest cab cam of 2017, brought to you on the Ohio AgNet by Finnig Equipment. Check out their sulfur tillage tools online now at finnigequipment.com. In Wyandot County, you might see the popcorn factory through the dust. It's Kyle Brown driving this Case IH. And Kyle, when did you get started harvesting soybeans?
We started on Saturday afternoon, and we didn't run real long because the beans were real dry.
You think?
Yeah, it kind of caught us off guard, you know, kind of similar to last year, where we were fooled seeing some green and such, and got in there a couple days too late. So, but I think that's a pretty common theme around here, though, in our part.
You go a couple of miles north or south on 23, you're going to hit some spots that got some serious rains over the spring, but this part of the county missed it?
Yeah, for the most part we did. We had the cold front that came through there, first part of May, first couple of weeks or whatnot. And then after that, it was ideal through at least the first part of June. I mean, maybe a little bit here and there, but those heavy rains were west of us, north of us, and south of us. And we knew it, and we were grateful for that. We knew we were fortunate.
Row crop's a big part of the operation here, but there's something else going at the homestead. Tell me about the farm.
Well, we have a contract finisher, contract nursery building that my dad and I take care of. We grow for horde livestock, and that's going pretty good. We definitely lightened the workload from what it used to be, and had our own fair to finish operation. Able to focus on the crops a little bit more, which is probably the good timing for that, with margins getting tight, and it's been a good thing.
Obviously, you need to get creative in times like this. You're creative there on the farm, as you mentioned, with you and your dad here in Wyandot County, but also when you buy seed, you have to get a little bit creative as well. Talk about who you work with as far as getting your seed and how it's worked for you so far.
Well, in terms of seed beans, we work with Morrill companies, and then also with the gentleman that's part of this group, AGI. And the little that I know about that group is there are individual farmers around the state that grow their own seed beans. And I think it's probably common hybrids across the whole group there, but each one of them kind of grow on their own farm, and then they do the seed treatment as well. And from what we've seen, their prices can't be matched by anybody. They still have Roundup 1 and Roundup 2 soybeans, and we've put them both out, R1s and R2s, and there's really, I mean, they both perform well. The R1s, I'm not scared of putting R1s out, you know, if we decide to do that. We've seen the results, and they've been good to work with. Even in the seed treatment as well is very, very well priced. So it's kind of hard to go away from that, you know, dealing with someone like that.
You mentioned performance and results. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is from that AGI group. It's a 2.7 bean, and not doing too bad. We're probably in the mid to high 60s, I think, and moisture's getting down around 10% now. It's about, what, 12:22 p.m. It's kind of getting away from us.
I better wrap this up before it gets any lower. Kyle Brown here in Wyandot County for our soybean harvest cab cam, brought to you by Finnig Equipment. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Higgins. We'll see you down the road.
Hi, I'm Gary Finnig with Finnig Equipment out of Coldwater, Ohio, and thank you for being tuned in to the cab cam. Here today, we're at the Farm Science Review down in London, Ohio. And what we're featuring here on this particular cab cam is the Salford 5100. Finnig Equipment's been a Salford dealer for 8 years now, and I tell you, it's been quite the ride. Salford's really come out with some nice tillage equipment, vertical tillage, cover crop seeders. But today we're really focusing on the Salford 5100, where we can take the residue that we have in today's cornfield and we can bury it 6 inches deep, going 6, 7, 8 miles an hour, and still have that nice level finish at the end of the day. This particular unit here offers hydraulically controlled baskets. So today, as we see, it's fairly muddy out here at the Farm Science Review. If we do have fall conditions, this implement here can go right through the field, vary the residue, but we can take that rolling basket and raise it up so we're not plugging the basket. We also have a 3-bar harrow back here with the Salford 5100. In today's corn hybrids, that corn is a lot harder to break down, and that's where the Salford 5100 comes into play. We also offer a lot of vertical tillage machines where we can marry it with a Valmar cover crop seeder to apply cover crop, and we can do a lot of things in one pass. So if you have any questions with any of these products, make sure you call Pfennig Equipment or visit our website at pfennigequipment.com.